So on my YouTube Studio app right here, there is a section that tells me who my audience watches. So you. A lot of these creators that I'm currently looking at, I have legitimately no idea who they are. So today we'll be checking them all out and we're gonna put them on a tier list. S tier is amazing creator, A tier is great creator, B tier is good creator I guess, C tier is alright, and D tier is completely unwatchable and I do not like them as human beings. Alright, time to step on some toes. So I also asked in my Discord server as well, who are your favorite creators? Which if you want, you could join, the link is in my description. All right, first we have the #1 creator that my audience watches the most, which is a creator called Zack D Films. I've seen a few of his videos. All I know is that this guy is just the king of short form content, but you don't really know much or anything about him as a creator. You kind of just know that he makes these animations about stories and random educative subjects.
They farted into glass jars and sealed them tight.
Which, still, he is the absolute best at the game. Like, let's check something random. Okay, this one has 23 million views. Let's see what this is.
Hold open your eyelids and lean over the eye wash station, letting the clean water hit both eyes at once. As it does, look up, down, left, and right. This will flush out the dangerous chemicals before they cause serious damage. Now, some chemicals are strong enough to blind you, even if you wash most of them out. To be sure, keep rinsing for at least 15 minutes. By that time, your eyes should be clear, saving you from going blind.
Thank you, Zack D Films. I don't know what I would do if I didn't know that. I always wondered in school if anyone ever ended up using those eye wash things that are in science classrooms. Simply because he is just the best at short form content, I'm gonna put him at S tier. Next, we have an up and coming creator that you may or may not know of, named MrBeast. MrBeast! Wow, he has 411 million subscribers. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's less than Oceania, a whole ass continent. What is the population of Oceania? Only 46 million people? Well, damn. 411 million is almost 10 times that. 9 times or something. Yeah, MrBeast is the best. I know a lot of people don't like what he's done to YouTube, but one thing that I have to give to him is he really did study the game, like beyond and above.
Why? I studied, bro.
My biggest criticism that I have for a lot of creators is they're kind of just creators. They don't really open up very much room for their audience to learn very many things about them. They're kind of just somebody who entertains, which is fine. You know, I get it. But the thing that excels creators above other creators for me is that vulnerability, the ability to be open with their audience and having them actually understand what kind of human being they are. I feel like MrBeast does a pretty good job of that. Now, I know obviously he's not perfect, but he still does quite a good job of giving his audience that sense of understanding of him. To an extent. It's MrBeast. There's no other spot for him other than S tier. Next, we have Law by Mike. Law by Mike. I'm actually subscribed to Law by Mike. I really like his videos. You see, boys and girls, when you're in school, a lot of the time, you don't really retain very much information for years to come. You may retain the information up until you have the test, where you actually test what you've learned, but after the test is over, you don't remember shit. I completed school. I finished high school. I finished university. There's very few things that I still intimately remember and resonate with to this day. And the reason why I was able to remember those things was because of, one, how the teacher actually presented those ideas, and two, the way how it could have resonated with me in my life. Law by Mike is someone who understands that very well. So he tries to teach things about the law while simultaneously making it entertaining and enjoying for the viewer to actually consume. That, boys and girls, is phenomenal. I personally have learned a lot from Law by Mike, and because of that, I appreciate that. So I'm gonna put this brother at S tier once again. 3 S tiers back to back. Would you look at that? Next, we have John Casterine, also known as H1T1. I've seen a few of his videos. I think he makes some pretty good videos. They can be quite informative sometimes. Yeah, he's just a good creator. I like his videos. My only thing that I wish he would do, Mr. John Casterine, you need to make more long-form videos. What is this long-form video upload schedule? 5 months ago, 5 months ago, 2 months ago, 3 days ago? Well, there's one. You need to make more long-form videos. But nonetheless, I'll put him at A tier. I think he's a good creator. Next, we have Shawn Andrew. Fun fact about Mr. Shawn Andrew, I actually used to watch this guy before I started YouTube. Like, I remember back in 2022, I'd be scrolling at 3 in the morning and then I would just be like binge watching his videos. He makes some very cool videos. And there's such specific subjects that everyone low-key has an interest in, but no one really knows that they have an interest in it. Like, for example, he did this one, The Secret to Movie Theater Popcorn. We're gonna watch this together.
Why does movie theater popcorn taste so much better than what we make at home?
Like, no one questions that outside of the movie theater, but everyone has asked themselves that question. So he'll take that and he'll make a whole ass video about it, and it'll be like, ah. I feel like a lot of his videos, you kind of give that reaction where you're kind of just like, ah, I see.
Oh, well, an employee just leaked the secret ingredients, and turns out it's coconut. To make it, all you do is add kernels to a pot and a generous amount of butter-flavored coconut oil and Flavacol, a butter and salt seasoning that's specifically made for movie theater popcorn. And to test if it truly compares to the real deal, we did a blind taste test. And subscribe, because neither of us could tell which one was which.
I can't tell the difference. They're so good.
Ah, good to know. I'll put him at, he makes excellent videos, but for some reason I can't put him in S tier. I'll put him in A tier. I'm actually gonna move John down to B tier. I'm sorry, John. Forgive me. I hope you could find it in your heart. Okay, there. A tier. Next, we have Ishowspeed. I actually really like Ishowspeed. I think behind all of the craziness that he portrays, I think he's actually a good human being. I also like how he stands up for things that people don't really have the balls to stand up for. And because of that, I really do respect him. He's also very open with his audience, which is why his audience loves him so much. Bro, of the new era of creators, he has the #1 most loyal audience I've ever seen in my life. There's a creator on this list that my audience watches who has 3 million subscribers, who just posts edits of Ishowspeed, and he has 3 million subscribers. I think Speed is the GOAT. He is a bit crazy, but he's not scared to show that side of himself. He doesn't try to put on a mask, it's just who he is. And I love that. I think that's super fire. I'll put him at S tier. Next, we have Tyler Vitelli. This guy came out of actually nowhere. No one knows where Tyler came from. He just came out of nowhere. It just went nuclear. Bro, the last time I checked his channel, he was at like 3-point-something million. He's got 4.17 now. I like Tyler. I've seen a few of his videos. He has good energy. He's very ecstatic. He has a very magnetic personality. I could see why people like him as much as they do. I haven't seen very many of his videos, but from the ones that I have seen, he has a good mix between being funny, being personal, being entertaining, and just being himself. That mixture creates quite the effect, and I like that. That is something you don't really see every day. He's not scared to talk about very embarrassing things that's happened to him. And from a viewer's perspective, it's very resonating. He also makes long form videos now. I haven't seen any of them, but I gotta give it to him for the sake of the work ethic. I'm actually gonna put Tyler at S tier. He came out of nowhere. He's been doing a phenomenal job, and I could appreciate that. I'll put him in S tier. Next, we have KSI. KSI is, without a doubt, probably my favorite creator on this platform. I've been watching his videos for years, like legitimately years. I think from 2013 to now, I've maybe missed like 30 to 40 of his uploads. I watch all his stuff. Whenever I'm eating, he is my source of entertainment. I love his videos. He's also a big inspiration for my YouTube journey, like with the whole boxing / Muay Thai arc, the try not to laughs that I do, or try not to cringe or whatever. He's a great creator. We like KSI. I'm gonna put him at S tier. Next, we have Vin Douly. Okay, before we continue, this list so far is just S tier, A tier, B tier. I need to put people down a little bit. Vin Douly. I have no idea who this is. Oh, Vin. This guy. Australian guy. I know him. I haven't seen very many of his videos, but he is on the top of my list for people that my audience watches. Let's check out a random video.
Okay, it's time to play. Whew, which pets should I feed first? Anyone want to trade Dragonfly? Anyone want to trade anyone? Trade... Hey, do you want to trade?
Okay, let's watch another one. We gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. See his most popular, 155 million views. Okay, I cannot play this song. Feels, this can't be. Am I mixing him up for somebody else? I've never seen any of these videos before. I'm gonna put this channel at C tier. Not my cup of tea, but I can see why people would like his videos. Oh, he has a second channel. Okay, this is the channel that I'm more familiar with, because this is semi-similar to some of the shorts that I make. Not really, actually. It's the split screen. There's a few creators out there on this list that do the split screen. I'll put this channel at B tier, and I'll put the other channel at C tier. Let's move on. Next, we have Icy Cold. I am good friends with Icy Cold, but I'll try not to be very biased. I think he makes great videos. He kind of falls in the same category as Shawn Evans in a sense where some of the videos he makes, it's kind of like, interesting. My only big criticism for our friend Icy Cold, Mr. Lucas, is please, for the love of God, make long form videos. I've said this to him 1,000 times. Make long form videos, for God's sakes. I would watch the hell out of that. I'm gonna put him at, I'll put him at B tier. If he made long form videos, he would be an A tier. Sorry, Lucas, forgive me. Next, we have Sam Bucha, Mr. Sam himself. I like Sam. I think he makes great videos, but I'm gonna put him in A tier. I'm not gonna put him in S tier, and the reason for that is I feel like he makes it kind of difficult for his audience to understand what kind of person he is. And I get that. I could see both sides of the equation here, but I just think it would be nice if he was more, I guess, personal. Like, bro, you hit 10 million subscribers. Do a Q&A. What's the worst that could happen? Do a Q&A. They're so fun to make. I've made like a bunch on my channel. You have an easy opportunity for you to just answer a bunch of questions that your audience is curious about. Because I'm sure there's a lot of curiosities that are circulating around the stratosphere. Make a Q&A. That'd be nice. I'll put him at A tier. Next, we have LaserBeam. LaserBeam falls in the same spectrum as KSI. I've legitimately watched all his videos, especially back in like the Fortnite time. I know all his videos don't look like they've been watched, but I really have watched like all of his videos. He is somebody who I was watching back in high school, and I used to put him on the TV at my friend's house, and then we'd all watch and eat together. And one big thing that I like about him is he's very open about the struggles that he's faced as a YouTuber over the years of him being a YouTuber. And being a YouTuber myself and hearing him say those things, it's like, I thought I was the only one. That's pretty interesting. I think that's very refreshing to see, showing that it's not always all sunshine and rainbows as it appeared to be. And that's nice. I think that's cool. Like, even in the collaboration videos that he does, he's very open, I guess. So I'll put him at S tier. Easy. Next, we have McQueen. Who the fuck is McQueen? No offense. Who is this?
So there's a creator on YouTube known as the Ice Cream Man. He does live streams almost every single day for hours doing stuff like this.
Fun fact, this guy who he's talking about, I've actually donated like $200, $300 to him because I see him streaming all the time, and I could appreciate hard work and consistency, even though he might not be making good content, I guess. I just feel the urge to, you know, show some love to this guy. But anyways, just a little side lore about this guy.
Yeah, and it's working. He's racking in millions of views from his live stream.
Oh, wow.
Millions more views on his YouTube shorts. Like this short, for example, that got 81 million views. Yep, that was it. All 5 seconds of it.
First, shout out to Mr. Ice Cream Man. I hope you're doing well. Second, I'm gonna put Mr. McQueen at B tier. It's just a good creator, I guess. I've seen a few of his videos in the past. Next, we have Mr. Pierre Delotti. I actually know Pierre. Him and I fought in January. Fun fact. Quick little plug, it's in this video. You can go watch that if you want. He is somebody who I would consider a good friend of mine. He makes self-improvement videos on the short form niche, which appeals to the younger audience, and a lot of them do need that help, and it's good value. I like that. I like trying to give value where applicable. So he makes good shorts. I'm subscribed to him. I watch his shorts, and he also makes great long form videos. Simply put, S tier. I'm sure you could say, oh, there's a bias because I know him in real life. Watch his videos. They're actually good. Next, we have Call Me Onyx, another creator who I have no idea who this is. So, repurposed, reposted content. I'm sure it's entertaining, but who actually is this? No one really knows. I'll put him at D tier. It's low effort and he's monetizing off of it. He's gotten 1 billion views from reposting other people's videos. Game is the game. Can't get mad at it, but there's better creators on this list. Next, we have DAGZZ Shorts, another creator that I have no idea who this is. Oh, this is the guy. This is the guy who got to 3 million subscribers from literally just posting Ishowspeed clips. Like, look at this. 10 million views, 21 million views, 23 million, 14 million. Like, all this guy does is just repost clips from Ishowspeed's streams, and he got 3 million subscribers from doing that. 5.5 billion views. What in the world is this? Bro, that just shows how much of a revolutionary creator Ishowspeed is. I feel like his content takes a bit more effort than the last guy because he actually has to sit there and watch the streams and clip it up and then go put it in a editing software, edit it, post it through socials. It's a lot more effort than the last guy. So I'll put him at C tier. Next, we have Steam Phoenix. I cannot find a Steam Phoenix. Let's click on creators. Did someone, I think someone in my Discord just plugged themselves because I don't know who this is. So I'll put this one at D tier. Sorry about that. Next we have Dave K, yet another creator who I have never seen before. 44 videos, 900k subs. Well, he's clearly doing something right. Let's see. Damn, he's definitely doing something right.
Today I'm trying the world's best disguises to see if they actually work, including one that's so realistic it should be illegal. First, today I'm trying YouTuber products to see if they're a scam. Today I'm trying the world.
Today I'm trying. Okay, so he's one of those creators who does things. The thing about creators who make videos on what they are doing rather than who they are. So he clearly makes good videos. They're well put together. They obviously can attract a certain audience considering what he has already done. But the thing about this type of content where you are doing things constantly, it kind of puts you in an area where you have to keep doing things. And as the years go on, this isn't for everybody, but as the years go on, your personal interest in these things might not be there anymore. Like, I know a few creators in real life who gained an audience from, you know, doing shit, going to places and trying out things in different countries and everything and whatnot. And they kind of stopped doing that. And they're trying to do other ways of creating content because it's not easy to keep that going. Now, the same thing may not be applicable to Mr. Dave here, but I kind of categorize all that content in the same thing. I'm gonna just keep it short and simple. I'll put him at C tier. Next, we have Speed McQueen. Yet, once again, another creator that I don't know who this is. 9 million subscribers, and I have no idea who this is. Speed McQueen compilation. I don't know who this is. I've never seen any of these videos. The story of poop.
Now? Not yet. Okay, he's 5 miles from the exit. Let him know you're here. Get up, walk around a little bit. Pace yourself. Okay, 2 miles from the exit. Let's go to the door.
Guys, they just freed Diddy. So y'all better hide your buttholes.
D tier. Next. Kamen18. I remember his profile picture from before I started YouTube. So a long time ago. I haven't seen any of his videos, but I think he's the biggest short form Minecraft YouTuber, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, I've gotten lazy. I hit 10 million subs and just started slacking off. It's time to push the limits. Deep Slate Emerald Ore, which is the rarest block in Minecraft because emeralds barely spawn in the Deep Slate layer and only in mountain biomes, but under mountains is deep.
Okay, wait. Let me see when this was uploaded. 15 hours ago. Okay.
Dark where emeralds can't spawn, making them incredibly rare. But I decided
it would have been funny if he made this video and then just stopped uploading again. But good job.
To get it. If this video gains me 1 subscriber, that's right, 1. You just have to click it now. I'll go live on Twitch tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern and generate 1 survival world in hard mode, and I can't end stream until I get a Deep Slate Emerald.
So let's see if he's still streaming. That would be pretty funny. 6 hours ago. Okay. So I guess he found it. I don't really have much to say about him, but due to his track record, I know my audience loves him. I'll put him at... this is hard. I don't know. I don't watch his videos. I can't really say. Can I put this in like a mystery tier? I'll put him at a C tier, I guess. Next, we have Royal Pear. You know, I like Royal Pear. He likes One Piece. I like One Piece. He likes Fortnite. I like Fortnite. He makes short form content. I make short form content. He makes long form content. I make long form content. I like him. I'll put him at A tier. Next, we have Hot Verdict. Who? So is this Law by Mike's boy? Who is this? I don't know very much about him. I don't know anything about him, rather. But he seems to make
What the heck was the snake doing there? It's obviously not supposed to be slithering around outside like that.
I actually discovered that you can actually...
He seems to be someone that's shadowing Law by Mike. I don't really know what to say. Considering he's close to and around Law by Mike, there's a lot that he could learn from him. So because of that, I would say he has a lot of potential. I'll put him at C tier. Next, we have Dream. Look, over the last 6 months, I kind of got into Minecraft a little bit, and every day after I'm done editing, done my work, done whatever I have to do, I'll fall asleep watching his videos these days. I like his videos. I do. He's the biggest Minecraft creator in the world, I believe. I'll put him at A tier. I wish he could be an S tier, but I'll put him in A tier. Next, we have Not Vixios. Friend of mine. I'm going to show you something real quick. See this? This is from our friend over here, Not Vixios. Look, it's him. It's a little Easter egg in my videos. I'm gonna put him back where I put him. I'll be honest, he did help me out a lot at the beginning of the year when I was trying to shift into long form content. He gave me a lot of guidance, a lot of pointers. I have a lot of appreciation for him as a friend, but that's not what this is about. This is about him as a creator. Well, he makes good videos. They're very entertaining. They're very easy to watch. They actually make me laugh as well. His shorts, which he stopped uploading like an idiot, start uploading again. His shorts were amazing. This guy revolutionized, is that the word? Short form creation for Minecraft. He's one of the OGs. We like Not Vixios. I'm gonna put him at B tier. You know what I think you should do, Mr. Not Vixios? I think you should make scary videos or scary games on this channel. Like, play scary games on this channel with your friends. That'd be very funny and entertaining. Next, we have Wisp, yet another creator that my audience watches that I recently started watching. I've binged quite a few of his videos. It's making me want to make a Minecraft series on this channel, seeing the type of stuff that he does. Same with Not Vixios too, both of them. I'll put him at B tier. And then Alo Ego. 75 million subscribers. Who the fuck is this? Oh my god. There's a lot of colors being thrown at me right now. My brain is not braining looking at what I'm looking at. I have no idea what I even want to click on. It's just too much everywhere. All at once. Pause.
We are trapped in this room with 100 mysterious ropes. We will have to face different punishments to find the key that will make us escape.
Okay, I'm going to go first.
It's like the kids version of MrBeast, like the toddler version of MrBeast. I'm gonna put him at D tier. He's like Topper Guild, done. D tier. Well, that was fun. To anybody who I've offended, I apologize for absolutely nothing. Just speaking my truth, boys and girls. I'll see you all on Tuesday. Watch my other videos. They're very good.